Sweet Jesus. What's up, guys? Nick here from Nick's Reptile World, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make some very cheap DIY animal purchases. Purchases. What's up, guys? Nick here from Nick's Reptile World, and today I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. So today we're going to be talking about animal perches. So animal perches are very great for arboreal animals. I have a whole bunch of arboreal reptiles, so having perches is almost an essential part of actually having arboreal animals. This applies to birds and mammals as well. There are some mammals that prefer to be in higher up places, and smaller animals may benefit from some climbing enrichment. You get the point. But basically, today I'm going to show you guys how to turn just like regular stick that you find outside, so like something that's just like completely covered in bark and moss and stuff like that, and turn it into something like this, where it is nice and sanded down. Let's see if that'll focus on that. Get it nice and sanded down. For a while, I have been trying to figure out ways for me to save money and also provide extra care or extra enrichment for my animals in any way that I possibly can find. So for the past couple of years, I've kind of just gone and gathered sticks from, like, if I go on like hikes or anything like that. So if you find a branch that's fallen down, I'll cut them down or break them down to a size that'll fit inside my oven. And I will actually put them on the rack, and what you want to do is you want to bake them at 350 degrees for about 2 hours. That is long enough and hot enough to kill any harmful bacteria, any animals, any microorganisms that may be on that wood. That way the wood is sterilized, the wood is clean, and it is able to be put in with your reptiles. Now, before we get into how to dress the wood and do all that stuff, I want to talk about what items you're going to need. For this, you're obviously going to need a stick. You're going to need a brush. I like to use chisels to pop off the corner of my like paint cans and stuff like that, so I kind of have that. You can use like keys, you can use anything you can really use to get under the lid, and then just use your leverage to pop it. But the last thing that you're going to need is polyurethane. So this is a brand that specifically I have looked into, and it is safe for reptiles as long as you follow the instructions. You make sure that once you apply this to the wood, which this will actually provide a longer lasting finish, kind of make the wood look good for a longer period of time, and also reduce the possibility of it getting moldy and waterlogged, which is not what we want. We want our sticks to last a very long time. So this stuff, Varathane Ultimate Polyurethane, it's got to be the water-based one. Once you guys have everything you need, so once you guys have the stick, once you guys have the polyurethane, the brush, and something to pry open the polyurethane can with, you're going to want to take your stick and you're going to toss it in the oven, obviously 350 degrees for 2 hours, killing off anything, sterilizing your stick. Now what you want to do is you want to kind of just break off the bark. So I'm about to dirty the hell out of my animal room doing this, but you just kind of like grab and you firmly grab and twist, and then the bark should come right off. See, just like that. It should just fall right off. Gotta clean that up later. Now, one thing you can do once you remove the bark from your stick is you can take a little bit of sandpaper and you can just sand down the wood. That way the wood's not, as tactile. It's not full of splinters and stuff like that. Like you can grab it, you can do whatever you want with it, and it's not going to give you splinters. You know what I'm saying? I like it nice and smooth, so I did use one of my sanders to sand this down, but it is not necessary. It's just for an aesthetic. That's literally all it's for. But yeah, Once you get your wood all broken down, you have your bark off. You have optionally sanded it if you want to, not necessary. What you want to do is you want to take your brush and you want to take your polyurethane and you're going to want to apply a coat. So it's important to follow the instructions. Make sure you follow the instructions. I am not a professional when it comes to doing this stuff, so follow the instructions, make sure that everything is good before you decide to add it to your enclosure with your animal. Alright, so I have gotten all of these pieces all set. They're all treated with that polyurethane. They have a nice finish to them. Dry it overnight. It takes about 3 coats according to the one that I've been using. So about 3 coats, gave it 3 coats, one coat every 2 hours, and gave it 24 hours to settle and dry, and now they're looking pretty good. So this is kind of basically a final image of what it'll look like if you guys do go with the sanded down option. You don't have to, but I like it. I think it gives a nice little detail to the wood if you really look into it. But yeah. Basically, to sum it up, that's how you guys can save a lot of money on making your own animal perches. This is basically the cheapest way for animal keepers to be able to make their, all in all, I would say that a tiny can of the polyurethane should last you a pretty long time. It doesn't take a lot to apply. So basically it's about $20 for the polyurethane, give or take, depending where you're at, and then like $2 for a small paintbrush. Pretty cheap. It'll last you pretty long, and you'll be able to make a lot of purchases. You'll be able to make a lot of purchases. Trust me. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys learned something from this video, and I hope you guys go out there and create your own purchase. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.